Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2018 at 68 plate Ford Ranger. It's a 3.2 TDCI 200 Wildtrak, manual gearbox, 54,000 miles, and it's got full service history. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now, and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here with me today in person even. Okay, so a few things to mention before we continue. Once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and you can pretty much have it delivered anywhere you want to. If you're looking to finance it, we'll go through an application with you, which takes about 5 minutes, and we can usually get your decision within about an hour. The only circumstance where this doesn't happen is if you're doing a business lend. It does take up to a few hours to do that. It's also worth mentioning that once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed something, or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask and we'll sort it for you, no problem at all. Okay, so we'll start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. And we go from there, anyway. Right, so zoom out a little bit. Hopefully you can see from the image, nice and clean, there's no nasty marks or dents, everything looks nice and clean. Obviously it benefits from a bonnet bib, and this is where you'll see the benefit, because later on in life there's not as many stone chips and whatever else. Now there are a few little bits on it, but nothing really serious at all. So for instance, there's a very fine scratch there. It is tiny, and there's a tiny little one there and also there as well. And there's a very, very, very fine one there. Can't feel this on my finger. Now, working our way around the front bumper. Headlight is in great condition, and front bumper. You'll notice it's got front parking sensors. Obviously, it's got the bull bar and the FORD grille. Now, I can't see anything serious on it. There's a couple of little tiny stone chips, nothing serious at all. Passenger headlights in great condition as well. Passenger side front wing is in nice clean condition, no obvious marks or dents. The rears are very, very fine. If you see there, nothing serious, but it is there. So, passenger side front wheel and tyre, it's a Continental tyre, wheels in great condition, there's no damage. As a guesstimate, I'd say there's about 6mm of tread. Under the arch looks nice and clean, there's no corrosion, everything looks as it should do. Passenger mirror back's in nice clean condition. There's a little tiny bit of damage there, nothing serious. And the mirror's intact. Let's go over the pillars first. Pillars are in nice clean condition, there's no damage. Passenger side of the roof, again, is in nice clean condition. So before we go down the passenger side, I always like to look at this view. Gives you decent indication. There's no misalignment of any gaps. As you can see, there's nothing looks out of place and it looks nice and clean. Right, so let's go down the passenger side. Side steps in nice clean condition. There is a little tiny dent there, look. Something's popped up and hit that. It's taken a little bit of paint away, it's dented it slightly, but nothing serious. But it is there. Anything else? Very, very fine scratch there, can't feel that on my finger. Side steps in great condition. Can't see anything else, everything looks nice and clean. Onto the rear quarter. And again, looks really nice and clean, there's no obvious marks of damage. Tiny little mark there. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, Continental tyre, wheels in great condition, matching tread depth. Under the arch, everything looks nice and clean. Chassis is obviously in great condition. Passenger tail lights in nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks of damage, no misting, everything looks good. Tailgate is in nice clean condition. And there's no obvious marks or dents. Just look a bit closer. No, I can't see anything on there at all. That's good. Rear bumper, rear parking sensors again. Bumper's in great condition. It's got a tow bar, doesn't seem to have been used very much, if at all. It's got the latest style electrics. These have got a reversing camera as well. So in the back, everything looks nice and clean. It's got a mounting top roll on it. In the back, it looks in nice and clean condition. The mounting top had a bit of a whack at some point, so they've obviously carried in something in there at some point. Nothing heavy by the look of it. But yeah, nice clean condition. Mounting top's in good clean condition. Now, I'm sure if you're looking at these, they're not cheap. Nice bit of kit. Probably the most securest piece of kit that you can have on the back of one of these if you're really looking at it security conscious wise. Fair few scratches on the actual mounting top, but obviously it's not really part of the truck, it's just obviously something that comes with it. Right, so driver's side tail light is in nice clean condition. There's no damage, no misting, no cracks, everything looks spot on. Onto the rear quarter, and again it's in great condition. There is a little mark on here, as you can see. It's not mega serious, but it is there. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition. There is a little bit of lifting of the diamond edge there, quite normal to be honest. Matching Continental tyre, I'd say it's matching tread depth. And under the arch is nice and clean. Axle's in great condition. Chassis is in great condition. So the spoiler is in nice clean condition, and as you can see, the surround of the rear window is in good condition as well. There's no damage. Everything looks nice and clean. So same again before we go down the driver's side. No misalignment of gaps. Everything looks nice and clean. I've just spotted there's a tiny little dent just there. I don't think you can see it if I'm honest, but it is minuscule. Anyway, let's go down driver's side. Again, I can't see any other dents or marks. I'm lying, I can't. There's a little one there as well. You can't pick it up on camera, it's that small. Oh, my Derbyshire accent's coming out, sorry. Side step's in good condition. Can't see any others. Nice and clean. Pillars, again, great condition. And the driver's side of the roof is again in nice clean condition, there's no damage. Mirror back, nice and clean, no damage. Mirrors intact. Driver's side front wing. And again, it's in really nice clean condition with no damage. There is a little mark there, look. See that? It is tiny, but it is there. So, driver's side front wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition. Matching Continental tyre. Matching tread depth. So it's got a full set of quantities all round, and they've all got lots of tread. Right, so let's have a look inside. Driver's door card's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. You've got your electric windows ×4 on your armrest and your window lock. Door lock up above. Driver's seat is fully electric. Bolsters, if I'm being really honest, feel like new. There's no sagging them at all, everything looks nice and firm. Also, there's no cracking on the side seat, so obviously no one's cared for it. Being critical of that, there is a little tiny crack in the plastic there. It's a fully electric seat. And it works perfectly. Let me jump in. Oh, let's have a quick. It has got Wildtrak overmats, carpets are in nice clean condition. So, dashboard is nice and clean, it's free from any damage. Passenger seat, bolsters feel like new, material's really nice and clean, everything looks all good. Smells nice inside as well, doesn't smell like it's ever been smoked in, so that's a bit of a bonus for some people. Cup holders in the front, everything looks in good condition as well. Steering wheel is in nice clean condition. There's a tiny little bit of fading just there, just where the sun's caught it, and there's a little bit there as well, but nothing serious. There's no stitching out of place, it all looks nice and clean and tidy. Right, so let's start it up. Manual gearbox, so you do have to drop the clutch, put the foot on the brake, give it a little bit of preheat, and it fires into action straight away, no issues at all. Oh, switch that off. Turn that down. Right, so first thing to notice, when you do start it up, parking sensors may come on, and because of the bull bar on the front, it notices it as being an obstruction, so that does make it obviously kick off a little bit. So you kick off by, you can press the parking sensor there, and that just switches that off. Obviously when you're in reverse it won't affect it, but that's something to consider. Maybe you want to remove that, I don't know. Anyway, dashboard, as you can see, there's no warning lights other than obviously the fuel light and the handbrake's on. If you look at the right hand side here, you've got lots of different options, and you can control that with this one. You have lots of different options. I prefer that one. Reason being, you've got your revs, you've got your fuel, and then also you've got your water temperature on there as well, but you've got lots of other options that you can do. Lower down, you've got your cruise control, being very critical. Obviously someone's driven with a hand on there and it's rubbed it slightly, as you can see. Left hand side, basically same thing. This screen here is controlled with this one, and you can have your phone details on there. Obviously nothing at the minute. Navigation, or your entertainment, so your radio and whatever. If it's on that one, for instance, you can change channels by going up and down, as you can see. Excuse me. Lower part is basically media centre. Obviously volume's not going to work because there's no stations, so if I kick it on FM, well, music's music, I suppose. Hopefully, as you can hear, speakers are good, there's no distortion, everything works as you would expect. Excuse me. So, leading on to the media centre, if you click at the home page, your first front page is your nav. Now, in my opinion, it's one of the best media centres in any pickup truck at the moment. Reason being that it works very similarly to your mobile phone. It's slick, it works fast, you can pinch in and zoom out, and it works really very quickly. On a lot of the other ones, they do lag a little bit, and you'll find that they're not quite as quick as you're used to, maybe using an iPad or a tablet or your phone. So yeah, it's a really good system, works very well. From there, you've got your main page, which is obviously your radio station. When your phone's on, it'll be there. Heated seats are on there. Let's switch them on and give them a go. Got your climate control. When you've added your phone, it'll be on there. Your navigation, obviously, which we've looked at. And if you click on settings, you'll see you've got lots of different options, including Apple CarPlay and also Android. And also you've got ambient lighting as well. So you can choose which light out, like no one's ever chosen. So let's have red. No, let's have orange. It's the same as a vehicle, and it will clear it all around the system then. Heated seats works, that's good news. It's a later vehicle, so it's got stop start, hill descent, stability control, and also your switchable four-wheel drive. 6-speed manual gearbox. Ford says it'll do about 34 to a gallon, maybe a bit more. Down below you've got your USB. Armrest, nice and clean. In there, leave that out, you can see there's a little vent. When your aircon's on in summer, you can put a can of Coke in there or sandwiches or whatever, and your aircon vent, switch it over to open. That will make it like a little fridge. It doesn't work as a fridge, but you know, it's the same sort of principle. Obviously the passenger seat's in great condition. Roof lining's in nice clean condition as well, there's no damage. And that's the same for the seats in the back. Everything works as you would expect. Electric folding mirrors, and they work perfectly. Obviously electric windows. Oh, that's that one. And they all work perfectly as well. Everything works as you would expect it to. I can't think of anything else now, so I'll switch that off. Down by your right knee, that's where your lights are, and your bonnet is there. So into the back. Again, door cards in great condition, there's no damage, everything looks nice and clean. And following on from the front, the seats in the back, again, really nice, clean condition. Overmats all round. I'm going to be a gambling man, and I'd say that I don't think the seats in the back or the passenger seat have been used either at all or very often at all anyway. Seat back's in nice, clean condition. Everything, as you can see, looks fantastic. These seats do lift up, so you can have those pinned back if you want, and you've got cubby holes under there. And the seats also come forwards, and then your tool roll and your jack is down there as well. Passenger side, door card nice and clean, as you can see, no damage. Seats are in great condition, it's got the overmats, everything looks good. Being really critical, there's a little tiny rub mark on there, maybe they've carried something in the back and it's just caught it. And also the grille is slightly broken on the speaker thing, but again, other than that, it's in nice clean condition. Let's have a look under the bonnet. So, bonnet's on pneumatics, it's always a bit of a bonus, makes life a little bit easier. As you can see, all the fluids are clean and to the correct levels. Under the engine bay is nice and clean. We do get asked if people clean under there, we don't. There's no point really. They are what they are in that sense. As you can see, you won't be getting stuff like that and grubby bits. Genuine battery, always nice to see. Turbo unit. As you can see, there's no oily residue around it, everything looks good. There's no signs of any historic oil leaks around the engine block. Try to make that a bit easier to see for you. Can't see the belts because obviously they're hidden by the cage. And it's in great condition. Right, so let's have a quick look underneath. Hopefully you're still with me, not much longer now. So underneath you can see again, no signs of any historic oil leaks. Chassis is in great condition, as is the exhaust. Rear diff, no sign of any oily residue around it. Everything looks nice and clean. Spare is, I think that's an alloy. Tyre tread, can't really tell from here. It looks quite low actually, maybe 3 or 4 mil. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person. Like I mentioned before, if you think I've missed something, or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask, it's not a problem. I'm happy to show you anything that you need to see. But for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me, really appreciate it. Take care, stay safe, bye bye.